We've got Dr. Bob Sheppard with us, and Bob, tell us about that deer you took right there. Hold them antlers up a little bit so we can see them. All right.
Well, it's kind of an unusual deer. As you can see, it's only a 6 point, but look at the bases, how stout they are. This was a mature deer, weighed 222 pounds, which is really kind of unusual for Alabama, particularly a little later in the season. And it was one of those times when I'd really gone to a lot of trouble scouting. I walked a long ways into where I was hunting. It was one of those spots that you just kind of a picturesque area in a hardwood bottom, sitting on the edge of a slough. And the deer, just like he was on a string, just came around the end of the slough and gave me a perfect shot.
How
Just
close
one
did
of
he
those.
come?
He got within about 12 yards.
What did you walk me through the draw, the release, and the recovery?
Well, it was a little bit difficult because, as I said, it was an open hardwood bottom and an area that's easy for the deer to look up and see you, and so you have to be really careful when you pull back. And so there was a stump with the tree having fallen away from me, and the end of the roots were sticking up. And so what I did as the deer was coming across, that was the only area. Remember, I said earlier I like to be able to draw when the deer's head is behind something. So I waited until he got up close enough, by then about 12 yards, so that his head got behind that tuft of roots, and that's when I was able to draw and shoot. When I shot, he did not see me. In other words, his head was completely away. He didn't hear any noise. The arrow just thumped him in the side. He bounced about 5 yards and stood there, just standing on the high side of the hill, looking back towards where he was standing when I shot, until he fell over. He acted like he was in no pain whatever.